Hey, hello everyone, this is Med Podcast. I'm Yara, this is my co-host Florence, and our guest Ekaterina.
Hey!
So you can keep talking.
We talked about dreadlocks.
Yeah, because obviously. Okay, continue. You did your first dreadlocks when you were 15? And
Yes, after that I changed it. Lots of times it was like with purple colors, with green colors, it was short, long, short. And now it's like most convenient because it's my friends.
Yeah. It's like when I was 15, yeah, maybe at that time, I started using Pinterest and selecting just photos with people with dreadlocks because I want to do, and I show it to my mother like, Mother, I want to do this. Hell no, you are not going to do this. You are going to ruin your hair. And I was like,
It
No.
ruins your hair or no?
it's like, it grows, but
It
Yes.
destroys your hair?
What?
it destroys. It's like,
No, it's not really destroys. Of course, some.
you cannot undo it.
What undo?
It will not be the best for your
Yeah.
hair, but I think.
Yes, but still, for example, when I'm with dreadlocks, I don't do anything like I don't do I don't dry it with dryer because it's best also. I don't color it, and I guess if I have a normal hair, I would color it, do some like dry it every day, and it's worse than just dreadlocks.
I don't know. It's okay. I think that people that has like, for example, curly hair and then they go for straight for the 6 months straight hair. It's worse because it really ruins your hair. But I think
For
also
the 6 months
dreadlocks.
straight hair? Like.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh, yeah,
treatment.
you have to-
You do the treatment, and
Yeah,
it's like
it's
lots
the same
of
the other
lots
way
of
around.
chemistry
With
and
straight
stuff
hair
like
to
that.
get curls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think dreadlocks are more natural, but also you cannot just don't like undo it. It's
And
like-
actually, I can't put it off. Like
Really?
I did it this summer. This summer I was 2 months without dreadlocks because I did rest for my hair, and you can not wash your hair for 1 month. You can see you have one dreadlock, and you just put it like this, and it will became normal hair. Of course, most of hair will falling down. But I was
and
like,
you'll be super like weak.
no, it was normal. I show you a picture.
So if I want to do dreadlocks and I hate it, I can take it off.
Yes, actually, you have that.
Okay.
You have like fake dreads. It's not like this. It's they put. I don't know. They do something like manipulations, and you can wear it for 1 month. After that, you can easily take it off, and you can try.
Okay.
I cannot imagine
Then I
you
can.
with dreadlocks.
No,
I
I
also-
can't imagine you. I don't think it's a good
Sorry,
idea.
Oh my god, yeah. And your tattoos were about at the same time.
Oh, it's like it's very long history from 15. But my last tattoo was at 17. Like,
Can I
really?
see them? Only.
All it will be
No,
very
you
hard.
can't.
Oh, you cannot see
Yes,
because
I need to put all my clothes on.
The one on your arms.
These.
Yeah.
And this is I'm in the process of deleting. You can see it's because I'm deleting tattoo like with laser, and
it was your first tattoo.
almost my first tattoo was like very small
Yeah.
things on my body. I will not show it. It was like an experiment, and this I don't.
Always start with a very small tattoo. I think
Yes.
everyone does. Yeah.
Yes, I was like. Put me as little star. I need little star on my body.
Just to have a tattoo.
Oh my god.
I was so small, and this tattoo was at 14. My little stars. It was like little stars. I was like, I need, and also I have little cherries.
Little what?
Cherries.
Oh my
Cheers.
god.
What said your parents about it?
They don't know about
They
something.
don't know.
Now they do.
Sorry,
No.
Oh my god. But yeah.
But they see this one, so
This,
I
yeah,
don't
of
think
course.
they are.
And they are really good. What is the meaning of their?
Because scissors, because I work as a hairdresser. My first education was as a hairdresser, and it's like, I thought before that that I will be very famous hairdresser. I like it, but it's only hobby. I don't want to work like for a long time as a
But you
hairdresser.
are a hairdresser for girls too, or?
Before that,
You did a whole study to become a hairdresser?
yes, I was in
okay.
college for 2 years as a hairdresser, and before that I used to cut gears to be universal master. But now I'm like work in the barbershop mostly, like only men's.
Okay.
And because girls are annoying actually. Really, when you cut men's, they always say, yeah, it's okay, okay, thank you. And
girls
say,
are always so scared.
oh,
Can you cut a
I
little
I
bit
didn't
more
want
here?
it. Oh, why is that this? Can you cut it more?
Yeah.
Whoa, and start.
Or they always want to be like the same, like every girl from 15.
Yes, and I understand. I do the
just
same.
a little bit.
And I think but you think it's harder to cut women's hair or?
Men's is much more harder.
Yeah.
And it's
But
like,
women's hair is more expensive.
yes, yes, and
But
that's
with men you have to be more precise, right?
With-
Because if you
with
do a
men's,
mistake,
like with women, I just put all hair. You pay more only for washing, for drying, and for like you girl. Because when men's,
But it's also with the time schedule. They cut my hair like in 5 minutes and then it's like
your hair
20
is
minutes
super
of
super
burning.
short,
Yes,
Florence.
exactly.
Your hair is super super short,
Yeah.
and you're like with straight hair, so it's easier.
It's
Yeah.
easy, that's true.
I spend like 3 hours in the hairdresser.
Really?
Yeah.
And can you imagine for men's, you just need to put your hair from the zero, and it's like millimeters, and on millimeters, every dot can be like bad, and you
Yeah.
need to be very focused. With women, you just, even if you will do bad haircut for women, you can do like normal,
You can use a
some
hat.
curly, and it will be okay. But I have never dried like girls' hair. I never color it because it's so hard topic, and I don't want to do it. So I'm not interested.
It's like my
And I think
hair.
if someone is not happy with the results, it feels very bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At the first time that I painted my hair, I did like the worst painting ever. I did like the
same. I cried
Californian
when I came
thing. Imagine
Did I?
I did it.
Yeah, I did it too.
But imagine my hair with the Californian thing.
Yeah.
It was super super bad, and it's like my hair looks like noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super bad. And I was at the first year of college, and hello, I'm Yara. I have noodles in my hair. Yeah, it was a process to get these like to this color, but yeah, finally, it's like that.
Yeah.
So you never colored the hair of other persons,
No, just
but
like
your hair. And do you color your own hair?
Yes, I colored for my own, and it was green, it was purple, it was blue, it was white, it was black, and now just my supernatural. Yes, and I didn't want to color it more. Like I want.
You're
to be...
supernatural, and your friend's supernatural.
Yes, my friends also. My friends here. Hello.
And this tattoo, what does it mean?
It's like a heart,
Yeah.
and it's in octopus.
Yeah,
Octopus.
octopus.
I don't understand the meaning. Like my friends say, let's do. I say, let's do.
Okay.
That's nice.
That's all. Yes.
Do you want to do a tattoo?
I don't think so.
Really?
I was thinking about it, but then I thought like the things that I find the most beautiful is just the small,
The minimalistic stuff.
the minimalist. Yeah, and then I'm like, I'm one of all those people who also have like a small moon or something on the ankle, and I was like, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
It's like I want to do a tattoo that is like do you know like can I say the horoscope things?
yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like my birthday.
What is your
My birthday date is at 23 of August.
Okay.
So it's like a transition date. So I'm half Virgo and half Lion.
okay.
And I want to do the symbol of the Virgo
Okay,
and
that's
Lion.
cool.
Yeah, like
Do you
together.
think that you also have like the characters of the lion?
Yeah, and
Yes.
the both, yeah.
You
It's
believe in
cool.
that? You believe in that?
I
too?
believe.
I don't believe, for example, in the people that say, "Oh, next year you will find the love of your life, you will
Yeah,
win,
yeah,
you
yeah,
win the
of course.
lottery and stuff like that."
But more
it's
the
like
real meaning,
the
like-
characteristics,
Yeah.
I really believe it.
Yes. The
What?
same.
Yeah. What are you? What's your...
I was born. I also have a tattoo with my zodiac sign because I was born in April.
And
Okay.
12.
12 April. Yes, you remember?
Because I have pictures
Real
to
friendship,
use.
girls.
I have pictures to use. She invaded my phone with lots of pictures. Like,
Yes. I am like, I don't know the name of it in English, but it's like sheep with very
Yeah,
big
yeah.
things
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
I know.
It's-
I know it's. No, I don't know the English word, but I know
I know in Portuguese.
bok in
It's
in
carneiro.
Dutch. for-
Carneiro in
for Dutch
Portuguese.
pleasure.
Yeah, but
What are the characters of that?
Huh?
the characteristics?
The
of that?
characteristics.
It's like these people are so, how to say it, like to like You say this, I say I'm not agree. I'm not agree. Let's think
Okay,
about
not
this.
agreeable.
Yes, not agreeableness. Like very moods. It's always changed. Like now I'm happy. Now I'm crying. Now I'm super
You're
happy.
bipolar.
And you are the two?
Huh?
You think you are the two?
Super. My mood changed every minute. Like every minute, my roommate sometimes sit like, oh fuck, what
Are
are
Are you
you?
doing fine?
Yeah.
Or it's like, no, I'm going to be quiet now because I don't want to annoy you. And like after 5 minutes,
Yes. And sometimes she just came to my room, sit on the floor and cry. And she's just, what's happening? I said, nothing. There's nothing.
I just want to cry. Such a depressing thing.
Yes.
And out of you, Lion, that's like a
It's
leader, not leader.
It's more or less, it's like we are very expressive persons, we are very spontaneous, and we always want to do stuff. Like we can never stop. But for the other side, the Virgo, it's like you are very organized with your things. You have to do like
Structured.
yeah,
Like, yeah.
the things very structured. And it's like in my head, it works really, really, really like this. It's like in my life, you make not work like this. But in my head, it works. And you are what?
I'm a twin, but I
Oh.
don't really know
My
the
brother too.
characteristics of it.
I don't
I
know.
looked it up once, but I forgot. I
No,
think
but
it
it's
was-
like, for example, all the twins that I know for in the sign, they are very communicative also, and I don't know. I think that they are very expressive and very genuine because my brother and another friend of mine that do the same in the same day of my brother's birthday, they are all very spontaneous and they like to deal with all of kinds of people. It's like you like to have lots of friends and lots of groups. Yeah.
But I always think with this kind of things that with we all saying now that everyone can fit like in every
Yes,
So
yes.
tasty. I can't stop.
It's like, I'm also eating it, but last time we had bread with salt in it, that was better actually. This is a little bit dry.
This is dry.
I'm just
Okay.
hungry.
We want the cheese back. The smell is bad.
Yeah.
And she don't like cheese.
I don't do cheese.
Really?
It's only one thing in my life what I don't like. Only one thing.
I love cheese.
Only one
like
thing that-
cheese is life. I spend
It's
my morning
so much
it's like
things.
in my lunch after you left my room. It was like an omelette with vegetables and like cheese. And after I ate my whole lunch, I went to cut like camembert just to eat it like.
Camembert, fuck, it's so
Camembert,
disgusting.
yeah, that's my favorite too. You were in the same dorm building?
No.
No.
Like opposite. She's there and I'm there beside you. Like
Okay.
I can see
That's
her
nice.
from my window.
No, because my window goes to the.
Oh
to the
yes,
back.
yes.
You have to make a communication connection, you know, between two windows.
Oh my.
That would be funny.
Do you like to live in Prague? Like, what you can say about Prague? Do you have like disadvantages or like funny situation? What's this year for you in Prague? I don't know.
It's like we are only here for
That time
6
goes
weeks?
so fast. Yeah,
6 weeks. 6 weeks now. Jesus.
Until now, I think it's
6 months.
No,
6 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah.
It
Until
still
now-
feels like I have to explore a lot more, to discover a lot more.
Same.
But
Same.
until now, it's like it's amazing. But time's going so fast.
Yes.
Very fast.
I need to stop.
I'm so bad. Because I don't think that I'm enjoying my old time in Prague because every weekend or most of the weekends I go to another places.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't go out here at the weekend. I just do stuff during the week. So now I have to stop traveling for a little
Yeah,
bit.
because it's also nice to see Prague,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's where we
And-
are. Yeah.
And like the experience here.
Yeah.
I really liked the last weekend that we stayed here, and on Saturday we went for the mad run, and we went to Letna Park, and then
Oh, Letna Park. That's nice.
it was super cool. I really enjoyed, but it's like I cannot spend my time here not being productive. For example, during the week I just have classes 2 days per week. Yeah, just Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah. So there's you can-
And it is like I have to be productive in the rest of the days, otherwise I will just not doing nothing in Erasmus.
Mhm.
So I have to always manage things to do and always connect with people. Like, oh, do you want to meet or something?
Yeah. But there are so many people here. Like That's
Yeah.
also a thing. Like, I want to meet more and more and more people, but of course, you can't be with everyone. You know,
Exactly.
like, yeah,
But you're already here for 1 semester.
yeah.
No.
You live
1
here.
year.
1 year. Yeah, you already know everything in Prague.
Yeah, actually, I remember my first month in Prague. It was like, of course, first 2 weeks was like, oh, music, it's exciting. Charles Breeze is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I was going in this place every day, and I was communicate only with my classmates, who's also in
Yeah.
U1, and we was like only in touristic places, just walking in these places,
Mm-hmm.
not turn to another street. And I remember first after 6 months, I was like, Prague, it's so like only touristic places. You cannot visit anything. But after that, I started to communicate more with Czech people, like who live there for their whole life.
And how do you meet the Czech people?
At university.
At
Like,
university.
it's-
Okay.
well, 70% of Czech.
yeah, but all
Like-
the classes I have courses is most of the time only with Erasmus students.
Like I always like.
Yeah, but you
I-
are regular, so most
Yes.
of your classes are with Czech
Yes.
people and not with
And I remember most of my friends was very so happy when you speak in Czech. Like I remember in Mensa, in like when we was having lunch, I was like, ahoy, jak se jmenujete? And they started like, oh,
You know
Czech.
what to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice.
And we
Can you
show.
speak Czech? Like,
I understand them really. I can understand maybe 60% what they are talking
Really?
to me. Yes, because like
that's impressive.
it's after I think it's after 6 months of living there. You
But
start
it's similar to
No,
Russian?
for me, if I live here 6 months, I can't understand
It's
Czech.
like little bit similar, really, to
Yeah?
Russian. Yes,
Okay.
and some words we have totally similar, but I don't like to speak in Czech. I even, like
It's always harder to speak than to understand. Like,
yes,
listening,
and
I think.
I don't. I hope Czech people don't look at me, but I don't like the pronunciation. Like in the cafe, of course, I can say to Czech person like jedno coffee s mlékem s sebou prosím, but I always say 1 coffee please, because for me it's like better to speak in English than in Czech.
Yes,
more
because
comfortable.
for example,
Yeah.
when you are in your country and some people talk to you in your language, but you can notice that they are not from there, that they are from.
Then you immediately start talking
Yeah.
English.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
For
there's
sure.
the opposite here too, because
It's
sometimes.
always nice when people try to
But it's
speak
like
in a
sometimes
language.
I say like I go to the supermarket or to a restaurant and I say oh dobrý den, and then the waitress or something starts talking to me in Czech and I was like,
In Czech, like-
can you speak it?
Sorry.
I just said dobrý den because
But still, I think it's nice if you say just dobrý den to. I don't know.
Actually, it's the same in Russian. Dobrý den.
For example,
Okay.
in a supermarket, I just have to say dobrý den and they be in the end. I don't have to talk with them. I can talk Czech.
Yeah, and,
And what do you think of the Czech people here? Like,
It's very different from Russia.
Totally.
yeah?
I think every people different from Russian actually. It's like very specific people.
Russian is like
Yeah,
a
I'm
close
very
community.
interested in like, people, yeah, people
Yes,
from Russia.
they like we have some in common, like really, but I don't know. Czech a little bit different from us. Very behavioral. Even they can drink beer from morning. They can drink in the morning in the lunch.
Breakfast. Why not beer? Ooh.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
You do that in
Just a
Italy
little-
too?
Only cappuccino.
And they are more simple, like not relaxed like Mexican, like Spanish.
Mhm.
They like more simple, just more like not very simple people. Like
And do you like that?
not in all situation. Also, the most common thing, they are so slow. Like they even you are in a supermarket and they will take like
Yeah, that's true.
like this, and they always do things like, oh please be faster.
Can I do your work just for
Yes.
just for my things?
Very slow, and always people say if you want to organize something in Czech, you need to ask even to to buy a voucher 2 weeks before, because they will do it for 2 weeks. They just think, okay, we have an event in 1 month. Okay, let's wait for 1 month, and in last minute we'll do something. And they always so lazy, like not lazy, like just slow.
Yeah.
They even do this thing like very slow. I look at them like
And Russian people are more energetic, or
Yes,
more-
very always in hurry. Yes, I can see.
But for example, do you think that
Yeah, we
Do you
talked
think-
about it now. Yeah,
do you
like
think that Czech people receive better the foreign people or Russian people? Because I think that Russians are very like just stick to each other. Russians with
Czech
Russians.
also. Czech also.
Czech also.
We even don't. Sometimes we don't like to. If you will try to speak in Czech, for example, my friend she learned Czech and she tried to speak. We always say like don't understand you because they are so. Also, it's also our common. Like they are so like only Czech, only Czech, only Czech. Everywhere you can see it. And there are some region in Prague where is only Czech, and when you speak in English, they like. Whatever.
Go out.
Yes, and actually in Prague there are lots of very cute places, like very silent, without any tourists. You can see the whole Prague, and it's like amazing. Mostly at night, you can just see, or early morning, like 6 a.m. You can see what's fucking so beautiful place.
The sunrise.
nice.
Yes.
I want to do a sunrise.
Me too.
Maybe we can.
I wanted to do that yesterday, but I went home at 5. So I saw the sunrise
I
through my
couldn't do
window.
it. I think I was home at 7 or something. But yeah, I was.
When I left, you were like, yeah, I want to party. I was just like,
I was so
Bye,
happy
Flo.
like the whole night. I love the music so much. So, yeah.
oh my god.
Next time sunrise.
Next Monday.
Music, the beer.
Yeah,
Yeah, but first I went to like a jazz bar. It was really nice, and there we drank wine, and then we went to Popo Cafe. It's also really nice, and there we had like the cocktails because it's cheap there, and then in Chapeau Rouge I drank like beer, so all the combinations. Yeah, but now I feel fine.
I think that last night was the night that I danced the most.
Yeah, but that's because it was not too crowded, so it was really nice, and I always like it when you have like, your space to
And I
dance.
was
Yes.
I was on the stage dancing, and I just remembered when, like after it happened. I was like, what was I doing? Well, it was okay.
I just said to you like, you were there yesterday too, right? Like, I talked to you 3 times.
Yes. I remember I was trying to speak with you. You was like, huh? Huh? Yes. I was like, oh, okay, yes, okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It was okay.
It's nice to speak now.
I saw yesterday what you were so like funny. Like very okay.
I'm good tomorrow. Tomorrow
Yes.
will be good. It's like you dance more here than in Russia. Or no?
I think the same. Like
But you go out in both places. Like in Russia, you are used to go out and stuff.
yes. And
But isn't it different in Russia? Because I don't know if it's true, but if I think about Russia, the image that I don't know, maybe girls are dancing, but most of the men are just staring. You know what I mean? Like not dancing.
actually,
Or maybe it's that the image.
Actually, yes, for me, like, it's my first time when I saw really Latinas dancing, like when Spanish girl, I was on Latinas party with her, and it was like, fuck, what are you doing? Because for me, in clubs we have like more distance. Actually, we don't like, I used to eat, for example, in Czech they always kiss each other. Most of nationality do this, but in Russia we never do this. We never kiss.
They are not
hug.
personal.
Yeah,
We do that not in the Netherlands too.
Yes,
It's always just like hi and bye.
yes, we don't like when somebody touch you. Like, why you touch me? Like, no, please. And in the clubs also, we're just dancing. We can't do something with our ass. Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But for me, I have never seen it in a Russian club. And if you will do it in a Russian club, everybody will stay like, what are you doing? And it will be like you will feel uncomfortable because for most of us it's like not normal. We just like dance very simple and not very like not very sexy.
Yeah,
Like,
I think that.
But if you go out, you dress. I don't know if it's true, but again, like what I think about because I went to Warsaw and there was it that all the girls are really wear like a lot of makeups and are dressed and high heels and they're really but
I cannot walk in
it's
heels.
like it's very different.
it's very for us it's
So
very
you-
important. Like
You want to look very beautiful and nice, but you don't want
it's this thing depends on the girl, but in Russia like we are very every Russian girl, even if you need to do something in 5 a.m. in the morning, you always will have makeup, you always will have good dress, manicure, pedicure, like
You do that
always,
too?
Yes, and it's like I have never gone without makeup. I always like, oh, it's our culture. Like we always in makeup, and yeah, in clubs we used to wear very like top, like very like skirt like this.
Like like very sexy.
Yes, very, and so, like lots of
I think
makeup.
that you want attention for your clothes, and for example, in Portugal and in Spain, like the most Latino countries, they want attention. They want attention like for dancing.
Yes.
It's really
We
different.
like prefer actually in our clubs you will see like girls, very sexy girls really. They just standing like near the bar.
Just
It's more
waiting
like
for
this.
someone.
Yes, mostly like
Okay.
they can dance like no, like
But
this.
waiting for someone just.
Yes. It's like really more normal for us. Oh, tell me more stereotypes. What you know about Russia?
No, it's not like stereotype. It was because I went to Warsaw and it's not like very similar I think, but I went to a club and I was like, it's everyone, no one was really like dancing and all the girls were very sexy and when I went to the toilet I just want to be and everyone was putting makeup on and like
always.
their whole toilet bag with them. It's like woo.
Yes.
So that's why I thought maybe that's the same in Russia, but
It's
it's not
always-
here in
Mhm.
Czech at all. So.
It's always like this. I put lots of makeup, like long nails. Actually I do lots of things like very typical Russian. I always have makeup, always have like nails, or like to dress like very like this.
But do you think that can change, or you just?
I like it. I don't want to change. Like I like it. I like the I like the stereotypes. What's like Russian always with makeup. These things. Some nationalities like.
If you feel good to yourself, like wearing makeup.
Yes, it's just sometimes I understand some will say, oh, I prefer to sleep more, not to do makeup in the morning, but no, even if I need to go somewhere at 4, I will stand up at 3 to do makeup. Like I used to it, it's normal. And the Russian like
If I had to go out at 5, I will wake up at 4:45.
It's like too much that you were too much busy with like your appearance and your.
But some people
Just buy apple in supermarkets without makeup, you know.
I go to the
If this-
supermarket with pajamas.
I
It's true. So like, I have like, do you know that huge pajamas like Woody's one that is like a monkey or a unicorn?
yes.
I went to the supermarket with that.
That's nice.
I just don't
For me, it's just the difference between winter and summer. In summer, I don't care because then you get a tan and then
yeah.
I feel like also like confident, you know. But in the winter, it's like more nice with some makeup on.
Yeah. But you are here for 1 year. You have stories to tell? You have stories to tell? Spice stories.
You eat bread.
I think I'm hungry. I know lots of things changed actually, and I remember and I understand what really our thinkings are real. Like when you think about something a lot, it will be real. Like you need to want just it a lot because when I came there, I was only with Russians. I didn't practice any English. Like Russian don't like to speak in English. Because sometimes I can see what 2 people in a company, for example, it will be company of 5 German, 2 not German, and they all will speak in English because first it's polite. But Russian we don't like. If you're Russian, we will speak, oh, привет, and we will start to speak in Russian. And I didn't improve my English. It was like falling down dramatically. And I thought every night like, oh fuck, where I can find English speakers people.
Yeah.
After that I found ESN. After that I started.
You joined ESN like immediately or?
Yes, immediately. When I
Immediately?
Yes, like
That's cool.
when I ask what are you doing, they say like, oh, we have a Erasmus student, and I say what I need to do. I will be with you every time, every day, every night. I want to do everything.
I just want to meet new
That's
people.
so nice.
Not Russian people.
Is it a lot of work, Izan? Is it a lot of work?
Sometimes it depends on the, for example, welcome week. When all students came, it was like horrible. It was
Yeah, I understand.
things
But
to
thank
do.
you so much for that week.
Yeah, it was super good.
It was so good.
Like I did my group of friends there.
Yeah.
I met you there
yes.
Yeah. It was really nice.
in the library cafe.
And yes, it was first time, and after that ice skating.
Yeah, she did like out ice skate because I never did it.
Never did it.
Yeah.
I was like holding her but so hard. I'm going to fall. But it was really good. Now I can
He
go
was
skating
nice.
alone.
They didn't have ice skates anymore there. So
No?
we went to
Oh
another
yeah, because you were
one.
in
And
the
it
end
was
of
raining and it was outside, but still. It was okay.
But yeah, with ESN you can meet lots of
Yes,
people.
and I remember I changed 3 works there already because I went to my works not because of money, firstly because of communication. Like I really wanted to. I was like even in the bus. I was in the bus and I hear what somebody speak English. I just say hello, speak in English with me, please, because it was I met at that period of time. I was when you are in company of Russian, you think what everyone is Russian.
Yeah.
You just can't find because you in Russian clubs, Russian hookah places, Russian cafes, and after that, I came to ESN. Everything was changed in my life. Like now, I speak more in English or I don't know in French. To like in Russian only with my roommate, and I'm so happy for this really, and I understand what's.
But it's nice that you have like such a big motivation then to learn it.
Yeah.
And I think that's how you can learn it.
I also want to learn German in next year. I need to start it.
Okay, it's very difficult.
Yes. But
Do
sometimes.
you think it's a nice language?
Huh?
Do you
No,
think it's
it's
because
ugly.
everyone
It's
hates
ugly.
like it's the same as Dutch language? Like everyone's like that's so awful. So
It's like
I don't know.
German. It sounds like for me it's very rude. Like even they have like I don't know.
I had 2 years of German.
It's when native speakers speak it, and I think like it's a little bit rude. Like I don't know.
It is.
Very
Yeah, for
hard.
me it isn't, but it's like quite similar to Dutch language.
Yeah.
But do you know like this short movie like all that they say like the same words in different language like ambulance, ambulance, Krankenwagen. You know that? And that's then the German word. Or like mariposa, like you know, and then Schmetterling.
Oh,
It's
wow.
very funny. You have to watch it.
But actually, you say you have Dutch language, or which language you have?
Dutch. It's Netherlands. Like
I thought it's like the same, like Dutch and German. No.
no.
I-
It's totally different. Like
Totally.
yeah, it's totally different. language.
Wow. Really? Oh.
I can't speak German at all. I can understand some words, but it's really different.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But I want to start.
We have the
Yeah, I understand. But some people say to me, who like, because Russian is also, we have lots of words like with r, we always say r very hard. And somebody say,
like in the middle of one word, not work.
and I think it will be like easier to learn because pronunciation in Russian is also like hard. It was hard to me to start to learn French because in French we have I was like, I remember the first time when my teacher said to me to do this sound, and I was like, I have never do it. How you can do it? And I was like, it was so funny. Yeah, it was so hard for me in the beginning to
For how long are you learning French?
6 months.
And do you like it?
Yes, I love
Can
it.
you have a conversation in French?
Yes, I'm trying. Maybe half. I understand half when we speak slowly because you know French like speak.
they sing like, but it's
yes,
so
they
beautiful.
sing. Yes, it's so beautiful. But
It's like I had 3 years of French in school because in Portugal it's like mandatory, and I cannot. It's like I just can't say the basic stuff.
Je m'appelle Yara.
Comment ça va? Ça va bien, merci.
yeah.
Croissant.
Yes.
I cannot say much more than that.
Because I'm trying to speak more with French citizens, and I have my French lesson with my private teacher for 3 or 4 times in a week. Like I study hard, and also my roommate. I love her. She speaks French fluently. She's Russian, but she speaks French fluently, and she always like teach me how to read. Just say me where is your mistakes, and I need 6 months more to speak fluently. Also, it's like my goal. 6 months more, I will speak fluently French. After that, I will start to learn German.
Oh my god, it's so nice.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah, because you need lots of motivation. I don't have that motivation to learn like.
And
I don't. Like
every time when I hear this, I'm like, I want to do that too. how cool would it be that you can speak so many languages?
But it will be really cool. But for example, in school, when you are learning a new language, I don't like it.
No, because you can't. Yeah.
It's like I
you
like
have
to
to
talk
learn,
to
you have
people. I like to talk to people, but the learning thing.
Because it's cool, it's not your decision. Like they say it
Exactly.
to learn.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, as a French, I was like, I must learn French. That's all, and I like it. And some people say to me now, learning languages is useful nowadays. Everybody have translator. Everybody have some airport with translator. But the brain like muscles, and when you like learning anything, doesn't matter languages. I don't know agriculture. It became more like and I like languages because every language has something different, everything different, and it's interesting for me. Even I was learning Czech. Actually, even now I'm reading in Czech to learn new phrases, but I don't want to speak in it. And Italian, like German, like I don't know, every language is so different.
I have to learn Portuguese.
Yeah.
Because we have like the l sound, the l. It's like when you l. Yeah, exactly. It's hard. For example, when you say like son, we say filho.
Filho.
You say filho.
It's
like filho. Yeah, and it's hard to just because of that kind of things. I don't know. But tell us stories, like funny stories that happened to you here in Prague.
Oh, I don't know really.
Because we are
I want to
here.
know so many things. Like your parents live here now. That's also interesting.
I don't know. Every day happens something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's like actually the first half year was like just I didn't go anywhere. Like I was only with Russian. I didn't party. I didn't walk in. Like I was mostly at dormitory studying and.
But was it also a nice time, or you now like it more?
It was like
For you to
first
ambientate
steps.
yourself.
Yeah, yes, and now just like funny things and parties. Sometimes it's yesterday. Oh fuck! It was yesterday after club. In the club, I gave her keys, my keys from a dormitory, my car from a dormitory to open the door, everything.
It was in my bag.
Yes, and after that, I just say, okay, goodbye. I'm going to my dormitory, and in my dormitory, I recognize what I can't
go in. And you had an exam the next morning.
Yes, and it was almost 4, and I understand what I need to wake up at 7. I was like, please God help me. And it was like, and to take an extra case at reception, you need to have your IC or your ID.
Yeah.
And my ID was in her bag. I say like, please trust me. It's my room. Please, I need keys. I need to sleep. And it was like Czech guy, and he gave me keys. I was like so happy to be in my room, but it was so funny. Like when I understand, but I can't go in.
She texted me like.
Many times, and you were like dancing in the club. So.
Because in the club I don't have internet downstairs.
Yes.
You don't have service downstairs.
Yes.
So when I went out of the club, I was like, oh shit. I was like, don't worry, I got your stuff.
Yes. I wrote 100 times, like, don't lose it, please. I really need it. Don't lose it. Because I thought, but she was like, oh, what is it? I don't know. Hello.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Yeah, but it was really funny. I cannot imagine myself in that situation. Like getting in the dorm and oh fuck, I cannot get in.
Yeah.
You just have to relax, like, okay.
I will just sleep in
1
my
minute.
car, like I'm just going to sleep.
Don't forget to
But it's
serve
also about the
bottles
exam
of
part.
champagne.
Yes.
Because this podcast is not just to come here and have fun. You need to work on the beer and on the champagne.
What kind of champagne is this?
It's
Wow,
Moët
it's
Chandon.
Moët.
It's Moët Chandon.
It looks cute because it's like a small bottle.
Thank you.
But I can't pop this. I can't. Or is it? Oh no, it's
Ekaterina, so after you need to go for a run to burn the calories.
Huh?
After you need to go for a run.
We are going tomorrow. You are
Oh,
going with us.
fine. 7 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know. I don't
No
want
way.
more beer.
You don't have a choice.
No, we can have dinner somewhere.
Sorry.
I said I don't want more.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Because we realized that the more we drink, the better the podcast gets.
Yes.
At the first podcast, we drank like 2 liters of beer.
Before?
And it was at
No, like during the whole day, like
Yes.
Yeah, and it was at
Maybe
2
more,
o'clock.
maybe
and
more.
at 2 o'clock.
And we skipped
Yeah.
our
No, we
class.
drank 2 liters after the podcast.
Yeah, but during the
Yes.
podcast we were drinking too.
Yeah, so.
I really felt like, whoo.
Yeah, I went. It's like we went
Tipsy.
to a bar. I went to the bathroom like, oh, one toilet.
We were like, we have class. Oh yeah, we can skip it.
Yeah, I was texting
My first class
friend.
in the week.
Yeah, our first class. We had the same class, and we were like texting our friends like, I don't think that I will go to the class. I'm not in conditions to go to the class. So, yeah, that's it. And it
But
was
I
really-
didn't get that course. You? Like we
Yeah.
only install like now the site. Did you do that too?
Yeah.
It's the only thing we had to do till now. And I'm only the whole time. No, we
No,
have to do
we
something.
have to do the link canvas and.
The elevator pitch, yeah, but we can still, I don't know, submit
I
it.
already
and-
submitted.
You submitted already? Okay.
Like
That's
2
good.
weeks ago.
Okay, but that's nice that you already did it.
Responsible.
Yeah, I told the elevator pitch, I have to do a presentation, and then I came there and it was like just installing the website, and he was like, no, you have to only submit your presentation. I was like, I have to write my presentation down, and then
Yeah.
that's weird, right? I always think that you have to go in front of the class, but I'm glad because I don't like to do presentations.
Oops. Nothing happened. Yeah, but I think that because of your hair, you can make a difference. Like for example, in the campus, I was like
Make a difference.
Yeah, make a difference. No, it's like in the campus, everyone recognizes you. If I say,
Yes.
oh, do you know Ekaterina? Like the dreadlocks girl? Yeah, I know her.
Yes, yes.
So how do you feel like
I think-
being recognized?
I love it, and sometimes if some when I walk in with someone with some like how do I say it, like normal girl,
Yeah.
and I use what some people like mostly Czech or not tourists, like mostly Czech or Russian, they always look like this at me, and I used to it. I didn't see it, like I'm just because I always looking through the people. That's why sometimes I don't say hello to people what I know, because I don't look to the eyes. I'm just looking through, and because otherwise I will see what
So
somebody
rude.
looks at me.
You are rude.
No. It's I used to it because sometimes people look like
Yeah,
this,
like
and when I
Syrian.
walk in with girls, like with normal girls, just normal, they say, how are you walking? Everybody looking. Is it normal? I say, it's normal. I like it. If I'm afraid what if I will put off my dreadlocks, people will not look at me, and then I will like, oh fuck, what should I do? Like, look at me, please. I like when people look at me, ask me
You
something.
like attention.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Do you also have like the experience when you go to a club or go out that you have like maybe the free entrance kind of things because they're all like, oh my god, you have to go in here. And
Lots of times was something like this, like I ask for something and people say, oh wow, dreadlocks, you're so funny, like let's come. Or like I always go to some company, they say, oh dreadlock girl, Bob Marley, let's go.
you're chill, you're relaxed, let's smoke some
Yes.
weed.
Yes, exactly. Always like this. And you know, in the center of Prague, it's always like black guys who always say, you need weed. And when I came to the center, every black guy say me, Bob Marley, weed is here. You need your weed. I say like, no.
But do you
tomorrow.
smoke weed or you don't?
Well, like I think in Prague everybody smoke weed. Like it smell of the Prague. Smell weed. Prague,
But I
really.
still don't know. Is it legal?
Let's go out and
It's
get
legal.
high. Just because of
Actually, officially it's not legal, but
It's so weird because in every shop you can
yes,
you can buy it and it's not legal.
Yeah, but if policemen will see what you smoke weed or even sell it, nobody will say it to you.
We'll ask you, can you give me some?
Yes, and it's
That's
so
true,
funny.
yeah.
And we can smoke like I don't. Some of my friends, like not friends, okay, I just know them. They just not friends. They just smoke weed every
They are
day.
the guys in the street.
No, but I came to their room and they just like smoke weed and do like I'm dying, I can't stand up, I smoke a lot of weed. I say, and what's advantages? Like, is it cool? I can smoke weed, one time in a month when it's really good company, like very fun.
But it's just to chill. It's
Yes,
not
chill before club.
yeah.
Mostly before club. You feel music much more like, oh, it's
Exactly.
cool music.
Yeah?
Yes.
I've never tried that.
It's cool. Like mostly
Before club.
it will be cool. Like music will be like touch you. You're
It's like when
oh.
you are
okay.
drinking and then you smoke a little bit. It's just you go to the club so much
Yeah,
relaxed.
funny. But
And
I prefer to be in a real world. I just don't like to be like in a imaginary world. I don't like when I can't control myself. I hate it. And actually I hate it. Yes. And I can do it. Thank you. You put it in my bag. I will eat it tomorrow. Like okay, eat it tomorrow. Nobody's.
I think our keys have some bread.
yeah, I was trying to
I don't like the bread. Why
I was
am
trying to be like so smooth, like Sorry, I never.
Thank you.
Okay, but you like to control yourself. That's why you notice that. Want to control my bag.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I will hit it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. But here, most of the friends that you have that are not from Russia, they are like just people that likes to chill and smoke weed and go out.
Yes, but actually, I remember some days when we was started to smoke weed. I don't know at one in a day, one afternoon. Like I'm very bad in AM.
After
PM.
lunch?
After lunch, like at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
But it's 1 p.m.
Yeah,
or
it's
1
1 p.m.
You can EM is like after midnight.
Yes, because we have 24 hours like in Russia.
Yeah.
And like you started to smoke at 1 and after that times go very very fast. You're like laughing and fuck, it's 9. It's like 9 p.m. and you just lost the whole day because you was laughing for 8 hours. And
Okay, so and what are your plans for this summer?
And this summer I'm going to USA. It will be my first time there.
To where?
New York and Florida for 44 days.
Oh my god.
Can I
Alone
go-
or
can I
with
go in
someone?
your bed?
Company. Oh.
With company?
Yeah, from university. It's like a company of students with our teacher Edmund Greeley. He is our teacher and he's American and he studied.
Is
I
the
had
one
him
from
for
human
human
resources?
resources. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was-
didn't have it.
Edmund Greeley? Like
Yeah, it was
American.
so nice.
He's so nice. Yeah,
So
he's
nice.
So nice. He
Never just such an interesting teacher.
Yes, he's very cool and have lots of good jokes and we will be
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Yes, and I'm really waiting for this because
How many students were
I guess 60. 60.
Did you have to write a motivation letter and that kind of things? Or?
No, because just like
You just
summer
have to
school.
apply and you.
Yes, I already have a visa.
Cool. And do you know loads of people who go there with you?
Yes, I know most of them, but I want to go party every fucking day in America. Like from the morning I will go to the club.
New York bitches!
Yes. I want to go everywhere, like every place in USA because I was waiting for this for like last 4 years. It was like my dream. I want to be in USA.
And now you go.
Yes, because I applied to live in Russia, but in Russia they always cancel it. Like America always cancel Russian visa. Then you.
Why? Oh yeah, because the relationship.
Yes, I don't know. Let's
No,
ask
but-
Donald Trump and Putin.
Yeah. Okay, but really
Only
of
because
course
of-
I know the relationship sucks between
But
Russia
it's
and
two
America,
countries.
but that you can't get a
I
visa.
can't, yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
You
I
really can't.
Yeah, me
can't.
neither.
And they say what I was waiting for 4 fucking months in a queue, like, and they say we cancel it without any reasons. And in their rules of American embassy, they have like we can cancel it to Russian without any reasons. And even now,
That's so sad that like
But
all the
yes.
burgers like
People from Russia
in
like,
the
just
country.
cannot go.
yes, I don't understand. And now, even now, when we did
Yeah,
online
Putin.
application with my teacher, American teacher, I needed to pay a fee, like I don't remember, $2,000, and I tried to pay. It's like for visa.
Yeah, but that's a lot.
Yeah.
Or maybe one. I don't remember. Oh, 200. Not
Okay,
1,000.
okay.
I
was
don't
like,
have to
okay.
pay that much.
No. I always mix 100 and 1,000. That's my problem.
Okay.
It's because the crowns now. So.
Yes. And we're trying to pay from my Russian card, Sberbank, Russian bank.
Mm-hmm.
And they write like, we not accept Russian cards. We not accept Russian cards. I can't pay for them. And they did Raiffeisen bank card only because I need to pay a fee.
Yeah.
Only because my card is Russian and I can't pay. Can you imagine it?
It's super, super.
It sucks.
Yes, but I don't understand. Actually. I'm not interested in economy, in politics, and I don't know. Maybe really we have problems, but it doesn't matter on people. It not depends on the people.
Yeah.
Like
No,
I
but
will not.
how is
It's
it for
true.
people who live like in Russia? They're like busy with the politics, or
Oh no,
they don't
They,
care about
they
it.
care a lot.
We just like have a social media, like very controlled social media, and it's all
Is it
Russian.
like sort of fake? that
Yes,
they-
yes,
yeah.
fake. And we always on TV we see American is bad,
Yeah.
and every people in Russia, even who don't understand anything in politics and economy and don't know anything, like
Already had the stereotype
yes,
because
like
of the news.
Americans, oh fucking Americans, like this. I don't understand it. I don't care in nationality. Like
Yeah.
people are so different.
The thing is sad because if you don't like, maybe now some people know it because they have like the brains and they hear stories, but
Yeah.
after more and more generations,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
maybe like all the news is fake and everyone is
Probably.
like, please, it's scary, but I think it will be fine. Like,
I hope.
Just to
Would you go to America?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are going out. I'm going in a bag. In a bag full of bread.
I don't have money for that anymore. I have to work this summer.
Me too.
It's
I
okay.
can just give
I
my
think it
yes
feels
and
good
receive
too.
money. No. Okay, so just to finalize, what do you advise people that came here for the first time in Prague
My
Take
advice is,
dreadlocks.
yes.
and don't accept weed in the street?
One question: your friend's hair in the dreadlocks. She lives also here, or
No,
No,
she's
she's
in
from-
Russia.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For people who just came to Czech, firstly, you really need to communicate with Czech. You need to try. They will not accept you firstly, but you need to try. Most of them at university know English because they know everything in Czech. It's their country. They can show you every place what you will not find by yourself. And you need to go to very far regions like Praha, to go to local bars, to see how real Czech live. And without tourists, when you see very local Czech bar, it's very simple, everybody is drinking beer, very simple one, but you will see what they like, their culture, their traditions, and only in Czech bars, very local, very small,
Yeah.
I find lots of my Czech friends, and it's very important to have a Czech friends. They will help you in any situation.
And they will show you the places that Erasmus students don't know.
Yes.
For
And
example.
enjoy. Small
And
win.
enjoy it.
The dreadlocks.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
They're really nice. Okay, so let's do a toast.
Bye.
Let's do a toast. Toast. Okay. Na zdravie!
Na zdravie!
And now we're gonna finish this.
Yeah.